Hello, lovely Falls gang. How are you guys today? I just got home. Get out of the way. My dogs are always in the fucking way. So you guys are not gonna believe this. Oh, that's the sick poop. Or the sick poops. That is the sick farts. I tell you. So I'm gonna tell you guys really quick what's going on with me and what went on this morning. It's so hot in here now. My stepped in freaking shit. Bella fucking pooped on the floor. Shit, Bella. Look at her. She got a wee-wee pad over there full of pee. Man, my day has not been going well, and I'm gonna tell you guys in a minute. Fucking dog. Hold on. I have to wash my foot. You see this shit? I got animal feces on my foot. I'm gonna wash some clothes. I'm gonna take a nap. Hi, honey. She's like a bad dog. Like, she can be good, but she can be bad, you know. She is a puppy in training, and she is a very high-class puppy. Hi, Big Mama. Hi, Big Mama. You take a bath? She runs. She don't like baths. Precious does not like baths. So, oh, fuck, I don't have a towel. I'll use this one. Okay, so, excuse me. I ate an Impossible Whopper. And I'm going to tell you guys, I could not talk this morning when I woke up. I was not able to speak. And I got to get off of here in a minute because I got to talk to my mom. She's going to pick something up for me at the Mac store. Because I can't make it, and then I'm stuck at home because I have a virus. So I'm going to tell you guys something. I had the worst experience of my life today. Well, it was maybe one of the worst. So, stop biting me. I woke up this morning, right? Okay, today is what? Stop fucking licking my feet. Okay, today is Sunday, July 4th. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy Independence Day. I hope you guys are having a great day. I have to say, honestly, I have nothing to complain about. It's just being human. We all get sick and we all, we have problems sometimes. And for me, I happen to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. But I'm very grateful and thankful to be alive. Thank you, God. So, let's just start by saying, I was at work. I started feeling funny like last week. And I was like getting really dizzy and lightheaded. And I'm like, is it my blood pressure? Am I dying? Am I dehydrated? And I had severe diarrhea and cramps. And I was bloated. And I'm like, it feels like I'm about to have my period. But I already had my period, My period's not supposed to be here for a little while. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, God, this cannot be happening. So I was like in severe pain, like cramping, abdominal. Everything I would eat or drink would go right through me. And I'm going to tell you guys, I was diagnosed with like a bacterial infection like 3 months ago. And then the way the nurse explained it was I could have gotten it from a public toilet seat. I do work in a very public place and dealing with a lot of people. A lot of older people. And, so I had constant, look at my hair. Yeah. I had very bad constant diarrhea and everything I ate and drank would go right through me. I didn't even know I had a bacterial infection until I went to my doctor's appointment and got blood work because I told them I think I might have caught something or something's wrong, and they thought it sounded like an irritable bowel, and they thought it could have been my gallbladder. And they're like, well, we're gonna do some tests. They did some blood work and everything came back okay. They did stool samples. Remember when I did that one previous video with that the potty seat on my head? Yeah, I still got my damn thing on, my hospital thing. And they tested me and I had C. diff. I believe it's C. diff. It makes you very sick. You can catch. It's very contagious, highly contagious. A lot of it's carried in nursing homes and hospitals. You can get on doorknobs, cell phones, toilet seats. You know what I mean? And I am constantly sanitizing my hands. I'm constantly washing my hands. I constantly change the seat covers when I'm at work. Like, there's a button you push and it goes around. I do it like 2 times. I wipe my ass. I wipe my vagina. Sanitize constantly. And I still got sick. And I wear gloves when I'm working. I wear a mask all the times. Even when I'm in public, I wear a mask. So I got sick. And I tell you, I almost fainted at work a couple of times because I was so dizzy and so nauseous. Well, the same thing happened like Friday night and today's Sunday. So 2 nights ago, and it has to be a holiday weekend, I started feeling ill. I started feeling dizzy, hot, cold, sweaty, nauseous, dehydrated. My tongue was white because they checked my tongue. So they gave me a bag of fluid, IV fluid. And this shit, like, I bled all over the place. Who is that? Big Mama. Ow! She bit my toes. And I didn't have C. diff. It was, it's like a bug. I got a virus. And it caused me to have really bad diarrhea and cramping and bloating and fatigue and dehydration. So I took Imodium. They gave me some nausea pills. I've taken that because I've been nauseous off and on at work and stuff. So I taken like 2 nausea pills, I believe. 1 or 2, I can't remember. And I was so queasy, I couldn't even eat or hold anything down. And so that was just a bug, because a couple of my friends got it too. I don't know where I picked that up from, but you know, it could have been anywhere. Oh, somebody's face. Oh, Bells, hi. And then today I woke up, Sunday morning I wake up, right? I was feeling better last night because I had the IV fluid and everything, and it's Saturday. I was working. I had a good night, you know. I was kind of nauseous off and on, like I felt like I was going to throw up, and I took a nausea pill. I took ibuprofen because I had like some body aches and stuff, but it wasn't bad. So I just figured, cool, I'm over this shit. Now I can go back to doing my regular thing, you know, drinking my water and exercising and stuff. Well, things took another turn. I fucking wake up at like 7 o'clock this morning on Sunday morning, July 4th. Just my luck. I have to work on a holiday and I want to get triple pointed. So I cannot swallow. I cannot hear this ear, my right ear. It hurts to kind of swallow still, but I was not able to swallow. I couldn't hardly talk. It was sore. It was swollen. It's red. It's, you know. And then I'm like, oh, I have an ear infection. Oh God, I'm sick. I'm catching the flu. Well, I wanted to make sure I didn't have an ear infection because I'm like, well, if I can get an antibiotic, then I can go to work today. But the way I was feeling, I felt really achy and cold, chilled, tired, fatigued, everything bad, you name it, I felt it. So my friend drives me to the ER. They're like, well, I'll take you to the ER, whatever, you know. That way you can make sure you don't have an ear infection. Because I had a lot of problems with my ears, guys. Even as an adult, I had plenty of problems with my ears. And so they took me to the ER. I was there for like 3 hours, over 3 hours total. Now, the doctor, there was an ER doctor on duty today, and he wanted to test me for COVID, the CV virus, right? And I've been tested once before at my clinic, and they gave me a mouth swab, like a throat swab, and it made me gag. Guys, you know how you know you're fucking sick, though? Oh, let me tell you. That's how you know you're sick. You know when you get like a cold or something, or you just don't feel good, and you just start farting? You know about the farts, huh? You don't know about she went like this, she went, and she ran away. She ran away. It stinks, dude. I got that stinky freaking sick farts. And I told one of my bosses, I'm like, I'm over here laying down, feeling sick. My pain level's an 8. I have full of farts. You know what I mean? Pew, that really does stink. Smells like something died. Woo. So, yeah, it was pretty bad. And like, they told me they was gonna give me a swab, and I told the nurse, I was like, because they did my blood pressure and everything, my blood pressure was fine. It was like 120 over whatever. Then it went down to like 115 over 59. And then it was like, when I left, it was like 120/59. Like, it was like normal, you know, but 115, it was as low as it was. And I just did not feel good. And I told them, I was like, my throat is severely, I cannot swallow. I can't, it hurts so bad. My ear hurts so bad. And it still hurts to swallow on this side. Oh, you guys can see it. So the doctor came in, you know, and you gotta trust, sometimes you gotta trust the doctor because they do know better. They do know more than we do. They're not a doctor for no reason. So he told me, I was like, well, I have difficulty swallowing and my ears like hurting so bad. And this ear was fine. This one always gives me problems. And he's like, is this the ear that always, do you have a lot of problems? I said, yes. So he said there's fluid on the outer part of my ear, but it was not anything severe enough to give me an antibiotic. So I'm like, fuck, you know. And he said, do you have diarrhea? I said, yes, I've been having diarrhea, but you know, it's normal for me. I fucking use shit every day anyway. I have the freaking runs 24/7. Well, I took Imodium and plugged myself up. Now I can actually eat and drink without having to go to the bathroom. Like the other night, I couldn't even drink 7-Up and it went right through me. It was pure water. You know what I mean? TMI, I'm so sorry. But, like, it was like, he's recommended, like, what I should take. And then if it gets worse, if I had developed a fever of 100 and whatever, to go back to the ER, go to my primary doctor when it opens, get it checked out. You know, maybe they can get me on something. But he didn't want to give me an antibiotic because it wasn't severe enough. Even though it may feel like it, it's not. And he said it's just fluid there, but it's not an actual infection. And then he's like, take ibuprofen or Aleve every 6 hours or whatever, 4 tablets a day or some shit. And he said I should take away some of the discomfort. And you know what? He was right. God bless the man. He knows what he's talking about. And it went away, like on this side. It was like real swollen when I woke up. And it still hurts. Guys, I was crying. I'm not joking. I woke up and I was like, it hurts. You know what I mean? I was crying and shit because I'm like, my fucking throat was hurting. It still does. But I also have very bad allergies, like severe allergies, seasonal allergies. Like anything makes me sick. Dust, mold, smoke, you name it. It's just horrible. My own dogs make me sick with their little pet dander, you know? Bella makes me sick. She's so cute, but she makes me sneeze. So y'all, they came in with the fucking swab. She's like, let me go get it. I was like, is it one of those cotton things that you're gonna stick in my nose? She's like, yes. And I'm like, no. I said, I don't want it in my nose. That's my biggest fear. You know what I mean? Well, I saw videos and people were screaming. I was like, maybe they were just joking. Maybe they weren't really. Maybe they was only being dramatic, you know? And my friend's sitting there. And I'm like, laying down with the fucking blood pressure cuff, or fucking whatever that thing is on my finger, and then laying on the bed, laying back, and I'm sick as fuck. And then she comes back in like 5 minutes later with that big old long swab. I am not exaggerating. I never want to go through this again. They wanted to test me for COVID to make sure I didn't have it. Well, they stuck, she's like, any nostril preferred, whatever. And I was like, this one, the left one. She's like, okay. And she's like, I'm gonna go easy on you, I promise. She's like, the lady that did mine, she's like, it was pretty bad. I'm like, okay. I was like, I was scared, and I was like, she goes, are you ready? She stuck it in, and then she like went up, and I was like, ah! And I like, I like leaned over, and I was like, my friend grabbed me, and they're like, it's okay, and I'm like, whoa. And then right after she pulled it out, my eyes just watered, and my nose is dripping wet, like just, ugh. It was the most disgusting thing. My nose was dripping, my eyes are watering, and instantly I had to sneeze. But I like covered my nose like this, and she went and got me some tissue, and then I had to blow my nose, and my eyes kept watering, and I just kept my eyes closed. I'm like, that was so horrible. Like, I was about to cry because it was so bad, and just thinking of it was bad. But I almost gagged, and I almost like felt like I was gonna cough or something, and then it was like my eyes just instantly watered, and I had to sneeze, and I'm like, I was like, guys, I think my nose is bleeding. I kept looking. It wasn't bleeding, no. It was just a lot of mucus coming out. I don't ever want to do that again. If they do a throat swab, I recommend you guys get a throat swab rather than the nose. If you have to get the nose, grip onto something with your fingers, close your eyes, and just take a deep breath and just, you know what I mean? Blow it out. Try to hold still though, because I moved. Like, this shit was bad, but I did not. I was tested negative. Is that right? Did I say that right? Negative? Yeah. The doctor told me if you're okay, like if you test negative, then you can go on home. He's like, and I recommend you do this and this and this and that. Gargle with warm salt water or whatever. And then he's like, if you do have it, if you test positive, we need to have a visit. You need to talk to me. I'm like, okay. And I'm just like, oh god. So all my blood work was fine. Everything was fine. Yeah. I just have a virus. They told me stay out of work. They don't want me at work for 24 hours, so I have to be home. I'm extremely exhausted, even though I may not look like it. I have makeup on my eyes, but y'all, I went through a whole test today and everything, and I just was so sick, you know? Like, why 2 ER visits in 2 days? No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, was like 3 days? 3 days? I don't know. And I'm just like so exhausted because I just want to go about my day, you know? Sometimes we just need a break, and I've been constantly going and moving, and the time that we are like fully staffed and have people, it's like, oh boom, bitch, you get sick. Like, now I'm sick, now I can't go back to work. But yeah, I'm in severe pain, like like not as bad, but inside my ear and in my throat. And then I'm just like so tired. My body was aching. I had chills. I had to go to the bathroom. It's like I was peeing and pooping and farting and everything. So I got a doctor's note. I'm going to work tomorrow. Thank God I'm healthy. Everything's fine. I just gotta, you know. I don't know. Who was that? Bella. Bella. Pookie. Bells. Bells. Shut up. Y'all, you heard that? That shit stink. Bella. Bellacita. Yo, I farted, yo. That shit. That fucking Whopper stinks. Alright. I love you guys. God bless you. Happy 4th. See you soon. Bye.